Hey Libra, how's it going everybody? Welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. Alex here for anybody who might be new to the channel. We are going to do your general reading for the second half of August. Please keep in mind these are general reads, so just take messages that might resonate, leave the rest behind. And I do offer personal readings if you're interested on Zoom. You can contact me below in the description box is my email. I am doing a live this Friday, so if anyone's interested in joining, hop on with us. It's my 2-year anniversary on YouTube, so in advance, I want to say thank you to everybody for all of your support, your likes, shares, your donations, the thank you button, all these great things. I really do appreciate it. So I thought just to have a casual night, I don't really have an agenda per se, where I was going to talk about some health, wellness. As some of you may or may not know, I am a holistic nutritionist is my background. So I'm very big into the naturopathic and natural methods and modalities of healing and wellness. So if you want to ask questions, feel free. That's what we're going to do. I'll probably, I will be offering some tarot. So we can also do some free tarot and just answer questions that some of you might have about a situation that you're dealing with. And we'll see what the tarot brings that night. So something very casual, just to hang out and to kind of say thanks and celebrate my 2 years on YouTube. All right, one more shuffle for Libra. Let's see what's going on, please. Messages for Libra, August 15th to the 31st, or whenever you find this video. Libra. I've been keeping my videos more general versus just the love readings. I used to do a lot of just love readings. If that shows up, great, but we'll see what else is going on. 3 of Cups, 7 of Cups. Wow, okay, 10 of Pentacles. There's a really good feeling here, Libra. You guys seem to be in a good feeling, in a very happy, celebratory mode. There could be a lot of celebration around you. There could be a lot of options around you that are fun. I feel like some of you are also going to be, this 10 of Pentacles is, not only is it like long-term stability, but it's abundance. It could be abundance in wealth or opportunities that are money making for you. I feel like some of you are definitely with the 3 of Cups, 7 of Cups. It almost, to me, that kind of adds up to the 10 of Cups. It's almost like, all the options and the things around you right now or coming into this month, it's going to be like fun things. These are choices about things that you love to do or things that you feel enjoyable, celebratory, exciting. So I feel like, and they have the potential to bring you in some extra money. It's a lot of good emotions with those cups, 7 and 3 of Cups. And I've never normally said that or noticed that, but I'm going to add that up to the 10 of Cups because you've got the 10 of Pentacles right beside it. So it's kind of like an ultimate feeling right now, Libra, that you could be going through where life is working in favor of giving you all of these opportunities and possibilities for you to choose amongst. So take advantage of that because it's something it's showing you abundance and probabilities of things. It's like take advantage of these offers. Two of Swords. Why the 2 of Swords? Okay. So Libra, Knight of Swords, yeah. You've got some Aries energy here with the Emperor. Some of you, you could be in a decision now. Like these are easy decisions to make. Usually when they're fun, when things are enjoyable, it's easy to make decisions on that. Some of you have some indecisive energy here about where you're leading, like where you're heading on a serious note with the Emperor. What are your goals here in life? What is it that you're focusing on or taking action towards? Some of you are in the midst of maybe trying to figure out, and that's the 2 of Swords in between this 10 of Pentacles and the Emperor. What about your long-term stability? So although there's a lot of great things possibly here and a lot of fun, it's all fun and games are enjoyable, there's also the aspect of making serious decisions in your life and actually taking action towards them with the Knight of Swords. usually the emperor doesn't need the encouragement. He or she, the emperor already knows sort of what direction to take, how to establish things, what goals, how to get things going, how to get the goals in action. But there's an energy here of giving you a little kick in the back, a little kick in the rear end kind of thing, to take action on something here, Libra, because some of you could be losing sight or not have a vision entirely in place as to be like, where am I going? What am I doing? Where does my next move, it could be with Emperor, with like, the employment side of things, work. Some of you could be indecisive about your job, your boss, maybe being a boss of your own. But I feel like there's something here where you definitely have to kind of soar. It's time to kind of spread your wings and soar, because like I said, it's always fun and enjoyable to choose the fun things in life and the easy things, because they don't come with any necessarily like repercussions or responsibilities. But there's decisions here that require your responsibility and your serious attention to in life. So whatever that might be relating to in your life, I feel like with the Emperor, with the Aries, it's kind of like you could have had this indecisive energy with the Two of Swords, but Emperor, the Aries, is sometimes like they jump in head first at times, and you may have been giving things a little bit too much thought, or even not enough thought. You've just been like, it's not, no decision is a decision kind of thing. So this Knight of Swords is saying, go and take some action towards the things that you want to get serious about, because there is growth and potential there for you, Ten of Pentacles and the Emperor. There is success there for you, Libra. Soar is what I'm getting. Like, spread your wings and rise up here, like eagle energy. Okay, tell me a little more here. What else is going on for Libra? Also, okay, Two of Cups. I just want to say here that what's important here as well, when I see this Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and the Two of Swords, I want to also mention here that it might be an important time to allocate your money, or allocate your future, your wealth, your money, your responsibilities in choices. So it's kind of like, don't blow everything in one shot, or don't spend it till there's nothing kind of idea. It's really about choosing where you place even your investments, or where you put your savings, or where you spend your money. It's allocating, a pie chart of where your funds and your income and your money are going. Some of you might have, some of you might have like a bit of blindedness to where money is going, or not necessarily choosing responsibly or wisely, because the Emperor is also very responsible. He has his wealth in order. He has his future, like things are in place, anchored. And so don't just aimlessly go through money, or aimlessly go through things without a long-term plan here. I feel like the stability of the Ten of Pentacles is one of those choices to consider and to look at. Okay. Two of Cups. Okay, we've got some love here, or some kind of connection. Tell me about this Two of Cups, please. Who or what is this? Knight of Pentacles. Wow. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Okay, so I feel like we've got two separate energies here. If some of you are engaging with a connection, or you're getting into this love, somebody here is taking their time. Somebody here is planning. They're doing a little bit of a slower pace on things. They're bracing. They're not rushing in. Whereas somebody here also has a bit of an energy of rushing in with emotions, coming in with feelings. Okay, let me see here. It's almost as if here, Libra, if love is coming towards you, if someone is coming in with a lot of feelings and emotion and expression, or if they do, okay? So let's say hypothetically, if they are, or if they're coming in, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna take a slow approach here? Are you gonna, I think a lot of you are kind of like, I'm not sure, I'm gonna brace, I'm gonna go slow, I'm gonna take my time, I wanna think things through. If there is any guarded energy, this is going to be apparent. This is going to show up because that Knight of Pentacles to me looks a little bit protected or guarded. So you'll know, they'll know, possibly they'll feel it. But the possibility, and this Knight of Cups is rushing in with some energy to kind of, I'm getting this thing like somebody wants to light up your day. Somebody wants to light up your life. Somebody wants to bring some light into this connection. It's weird because we've got the 3 Knights here. I've had this before, you know, it's interesting, and I didn't know what to interpret of it. But what I'm seeing now with the 2 of Cups, with these 3 Knights, is which approach are you going to take? How are you going to take this energy? Is it all in, gust, no thoughts and quiet, like no hesitation? Or is it a bit of a bracing energy of planning things this time around? You could have gone from that, the Knight of Swords. You could have just dove in head first with that Aries energy. You could have jumped in as soon as someone showed you an indication or a signal of emotional affection. You were like, boom, all in. Now it's kind of like you're moving maybe in a direction of taking a break, taking a second to think things through. I think ultimately here, it's kind of showing me that it's all about balance here, Libra, which you guys are, the scales. This is all about, you can have a relationship or love, or you can have, it's all about balance, everything in moderation here. Some things you can move fast on, some things you can slow down on. You know, there's just depending on the context or what it is that you're doing, what it is you're doing with this person. But you are, in a way, being tested, I guess, for lack of a better word, as to what your approach is this time around, or what your approach is to this person. I think this time, for whoever is coming through for you, Libra, it's not about not knowing what to do or having that indecisive nature of the 2 of Swords. I think you're going to be like, okay, let me just figure this out. What part of this person do I want to spend a lot of time with or love doing this with? And what part do I want to take a bit of a slower pace at? So maybe it's, you know, there could be multiple components or connections that you have. It's almost like, it's not just a solo, it's not just one connection you made with this person, you've made multiple connections from the same person. So you might share a lot of certain things in common that you could spend a lot of time with. But there might be other areas where you're like, I don't want to get too caught up with romantic dinners and all of this intimacy. Or maybe you do, and maybe you don't want the casual side of things. You don't want to go and hang out and socialize with friends. Maybe you want to do that and less, you know what I mean? There's this thing of, there's certain aspects that you monitor, is what I'm getting. You monitor the approach or the exertion of your feelings in that department. So maybe you guys, maybe some of you work together, you spend all day together, you love that aspect, but you're taking your time, okay? So it's interesting. Either way, I think what's coming in is that it's saying, what are you gonna do? Because you're gonna have something eventually show up. Sooner or later, people come into our lives, right? It's not because we want them, it's because we need them in there for a reason, a season, a lifetime, a lesson, a teaching, whatever it may be. 10 of Swords. Okay, that came flying out. What are you completing here? What is this feeling of being done? 10 of Swords. Could be going through a bit of closing out some pain or exhaustion. Tell me about the 10 of Swords. 8 of Cups, yeah. So, Libra, some of you are in the midst of getting closure and ending a cycle. You're literally probably, for some of you, like either just about to walk away, from something. because you know you're done. You're like, I've got to walk away from a situation in my life, whether that be a person or a job or whatever. But some of you, this is one of the things that you're still kind of in the midst of doing. And if it comes to a relationship, I think that this is where you could have had some indecisiveness, or you didn't make a decision, but now you are. Now you're creating that sense of closure. And some of you also are. That's why it's kind of like, hey, heads up, be prepared. You might have a few people coming your way. You might be approached. It might be another opportunity or a relationship that presents itself. Could be a connection with work, could be any kind of relationship. But I feel like you're sort of ready to face the new things in life with the 8 of Cups. You're walking away, but you're also like assessing about, okay, what is my approach now? How am I going to carry myself into the next change of events? And how am I going to approach it? Because what I did back then, what worked, and what didn't work. So you're evaluating, you're learning, you're saying, okay, that part didn't work out for me. I need to think about how I'm going to move into the future or into the next stage. When you encounter new opportunities, new people, you're ensuring that like what you are done with, you're done with. You're not testing or playing with the idea of something that no longer serves you. It's kind of like, somebody that smoked, let's just say as an example, getting rid of, like, once you finish being done a smoker, you're done. Some people dabble and they go back and forth and they think, oh, I could have one socially, I could have it here, I could have it there. And then it always screws up something in their health or whatever. So there's something about being done and saying, I am never going to dabble, or I'm never going to come from that angle again. Okay. I'm kind of like that with online dating. I'm so done. I will never, I can't. Like, I've tried and tried and tried, and it's like, no, I'm just not doing it. It's over. That concept doesn't work. So there's this energy here about you moving into the new direction. How are you going to proceed? How are you going to meet new people if you're not doing the online dating thing? If you're finished with that, what's your approach? What's your game? What's your game plan? Do you have to socialize more? Do you have to be the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Cups? Do you have to get out there and rush in or go out there and socialize? Or do you want to embrace social media and embrace online dating and sit at home and sit on the couch and date that way? It depends on what you're doing, okay? So whatever works, whatever floats your boat here, guys. Okay, so you guys seem to be in a place, I'm just getting the energy with your cards here of all of these options, 7 of Cups, and what is going to stick with the 10 of Pentacles. What are you, because you're sitting there going, well, that never worked for me, or that's not a fun way of doing it, or that's not how I want to do it. I want to choose, I want to decide differently here. So I feel like you guys are in a place of, it's like you're reassessing your game plan, you're reassessing things. It's like a business, it's almost like an overhaul. You're becoming more efficient or more effective. You're tailoring yourself so that things work with the least amount of pain or the least amount of stress or it's like, I need to refine myself and my choices and my approach to life so that I have the least amount of resistance or problems, and you'll learn along the way, and then you'll adjust. I feel like you're going to adjust quicker, or you're going to say, okay, because I got rid of those things, this is now working for me. Okay, I'm going to get a closing card for you guys. I don't know where the time goes. We're at 19 minutes. These videos are getting longer. Give me a closing card for Libra, please. Then we'll do your wisdom of the Tao. What has Libra got? Closing off, guidance, advice. 3 of Swords. All right, and I feel like I just said, you want the least amount of pain. You're gonna separate yourself from things and situations that cause you heartache or pain. Some of you, okay, let me just get a clarifier just to be sure here. Some of you could still be working out some separation or pain, some heartache here. But I feel like this is what your lesson is learning, because the 2 of Swords with the 3 of Swords, the 2 is like, I gotta make decisions here so I prevent the least amount of pain. Yeah, there you go, guys. Wheel of Fortune. This is all about a turn of events. It's the change of events and allowing for the greater possibilities and the new things, better luck, better circumstances, things that align with you that are meant for your prosperity, your well-being. There is some money here, guys. Okay, so 10 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. Some of you are really starting to plan accordingly. Some of those choices are about how you're going to receive and how you're going to bring wealth and opportunity into your life. But I feel like this takes you on a whole new beginning that you're going on. You're letting the past pains be done and healed and move on from, because you've got that 8 of Cups, 3 of Swords. It's time to come from this new beginning and a sort of a change, a turn of events, a change of the way things are being conducted in your life. It allows also for you to kind of, the attraction, the law of attraction, or the abundance that comes into your world, okay? Because you're taking a different approach. You're being a bit more mindful. You're being a bit more choosy. You know, you're being selective. And this is where the Wheel of Fortune shows you that, okay, you did your work, and now the universe is doing its work in the background to show you the change for the better, okay? Really good, actually. Whoops. Okay. Messages, please, for Libra. Charge forward. You know what's interesting, guys? Look at all the horses. You had all these knights. You got 2 of them here with a bit of a wagon there, a chariot. Charge forward. You know your goal and how far you have to travel. Do not allow the interim challenges and the difficulties to confuse or delay you. You are on the correct path. Charge forward confidently, because the situations, seen or unseen, are in your favor. And I feel like that's definitely this Emperor energy of like taking charge, making decisions, because I'm glad I clarified that 3 of Swords, because that's what this is all about, is that seen or unseen, they're in your favor. And that's the Wheel of Fortune. Things are coming into luck. Things are coming into your favor. And some of them that are unseen is that what I was just saying, the universe doing its thing in the background, the gears of life that are doing its thing because you're doing your thing, and they're going to align, okay? It's like your gears are going to click into place with one another, with the law of attraction, the universe, what it has lined up for you. So charge forward. This is a time here, Libra, to take a bit of initiative and move forward on your goals. I think definitely on your plans and your goals and your sort of a little bit of the serious aspects of your future plans in life. All right, Libra, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you so much for your comments. Like, share, subscribe. I appreciate all that. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Take care.